Hey guys, welcome to Drop Time, the self-proclaimed #1 podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases. We're your hosts with the most.
This is Jamal.
This is Luis. Make sure to check us out on Twitter at @droptime_ and also on Instagram at _droptime.
Today is August 30th, and let me give you a quick rundown of what will be happening this upcoming week. So today on August 30th, we're going to see Grateful Dead by Chinatown by Crocs. They're going to restock on Chinatown Market site. And then on Monday, we're not sure what it is yet, but we'll see a Kith Monday program. We'll also see the Sean Wotherspoon Adidas Superstars. On Tuesday, we'll see Nike Dunk Low Chicago. We'll also see the Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 V3 Arzareth. We'll also possibly see the Air Jordan 4 PSG. And then we're also going to see on the 1st, we'll see Kaws What Party figure, Brain Dead, the North Face collab. And then following on Wednesday, the 2nd, we'll see Chinatown Market Grateful Dead Crocs on Crocs. On Thursday, we'll finally see Supreme Week 2. On Friday, we'll see the Air Jordan High OG Baroque Brown. And same day, we'll see Yeezy Slides restock. And then finally, to finish off the week, on Saturday the 5th, we will see the Air Jordan 7 Chile Reds. And then we're going to start off with Luis giving us a quick recap of what happened the previous week.
Man, last week, like every other week, has been crazy. So on Thursday, we had the undefeated Nike Zoom Kobe 5 Pro Trail What If pack, exclusively on undefeated. Nobody did like an online drop. So it's
this was just the undefeated raffled off pairs. They didn't end up actually dropping any pairs online. It was just straight up 2 raffle winners. That's it.
Yeah, just that was it. And then we also had the Air Jordan 3 Retro Denim. So this was the version with the English text on the back, not the Japanese one. Retail for this shoe was $200. Resale was $243. Initially last week we had projected that it wasn't going to have any resale at all whatsoever, but it did. So
it ended up being way more limited than I was expecting. I was expecting a lot more places to get them, but ended up being hardly anybody actually in the US got them, which was surprising.
Yeah, but hey, I'm still a fan of the Japanese model compared to the version that we got.
Yeah, I think that one's way better.
Yeah, considerably better. But so we also had the Converse Fear of God collab, the Skid Grip Essentials. That one we didn't really know how it was going to do, how the market was going to react. Retail is $120, current resale is $163, so there was a good enough profit margin go on that one. And then we had the Alpha Next Percent of Watermelon colorway. Retail is $275, currently reselling for $300 to $350.
So the market was pretty established on them already. We already saw these drop on Nike. This was a few other places were finally dropping them, probably late shipment or something like that. That's usually been happening. Market, pretty much stayed the same. I think a few sizes actually ended up going up, but it all pretty much stayed the same. It's a extremely expensive shoe, but I mean, there's a bit of money to be made.
Yeah, and it's a good running shoe too. So
100%.
Yeah,
I heard it's one of the best.
It is the best. And so we also had the Kobe statement jersey. This one, okay, I feel like this piece is very it's difficult to talk about, like resale wise, because
I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna end up reselling any Kobe stuff, I don't know. This is a personal opinion, is that part of that should go to his foundation. Just because, that's for the sake of things, that at least some of the money you'll be making off of his items go to his foundation, but that's just a personal opinion of mine.
Exactly. Personally, I am not going to resell any Kobe gear at all whatsoever, due to the fact that I believe that it's unethical to take a profit on somebody's death.
I think eventually, like if we're talking like 20 years down the road, I mean, maybe circumstances change, but yeah, it's still very fresh.
Yeah, it's too fresh, especially since I'm from LA, so I see how people are like reacting to this here locally, and I feel their pain, man. Like the city's in pain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but resale right now for the jerseys between $320 to $400, so resale is high on that piece. But going into Friday, the 28th, we had the Jaden Smith New Balance Vision Racer White color come out. The United States and Canada delayed to the 31st, but the shoe is currently going for 280, and we think it's gonna go up more.
I think once you get more releases, I think these were beyond hard to get for the sites that actually drop. So yeah, I think Luis is right. These will probably go up a bit more, or they'll hold their price of what they're at right now.
Yeah. And then this was like kind of the market was kind of weird on the next upcoming shoe, the Dime New Balance 860 V2. We had the silver and the navy colors come out. So initially StockX had them priced around $700, but how we last week we even said is we expect the price to drop, and it did drop. It dropped to $280.
Yeah,
we did it 280 to 300. Yeah. So from 700 to like 280 to 300, that's massive. That's insane. But we expected this, right, Jamal? We knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah, I expected it. I'm not sure if I expected that big of a drop. I guess the retail is pretty low on them, so that's still a lot of room for profit. But I think this is the first New Balance collab that sold like sub 400s. I think every other one sold above. Well, other than for like the Vision Racer, but like the New Balance is like the traditional New Balance is not a brand new model. I think this is the first collab that sold for sub 400.
Yeah, did you go for these or no?
No. I think the only site that ended up dropping them in this what they consider a wider release. I don't know how you possibly consider this a wider release. It was more limited than them just dropping on Dime. But the only place I saw was Dover Street Market, London. That was it. I didn't see anybody else actually drop these. It was just End did a raffle. That was about it. But it could be delayed because, like we saw with the Jaden Smith's New Balance, delayed the U.S. and Canada release until the 31st. So it could be they also delayed this for U.S. retailers. So we might see, because everybody was closed over the weekend in the U.S. Pretty much every single retailer closed their doors. Adidas fully shut down operation. So we could see these end up dropping later on in the week. We'll have to wait and find out.
Yeah, and with that said, Jamal, if you could please take it into what happened on Saturday.
Yeah, so Saturday the 29th, we saw the final shoe of Kobe week. We saw the Kobe Protro EYBL. Those were, like always, an expensive resale. I think right now it's going for about $430. And then we also saw Sean Witherspoon, Adidas Superstar Super Earth. So these were also delayed. Like I just said, Adidas shut down full operation
in the United States.
Weekend. Yeah, so they dropped in Europe. If I remember, there was a few sites, I think like Alike, they sat for a bit. I think they sat for about 5-10 minutes. It was not the hardest cop in the world, but I mean, at the end of the day, these are going for like $230. Like prices went up after the release. So
yeah, and we said that this was going to happen. We specifically told you guys to go after any Wotherspoon that comes out.
Yeah, at the end of the day, his name is too hyped. Anything he puts his name on right now, it's like Virgil. You put your name on it, I mean, it's gonna do something. Like you're gonna be making money somewhere. So
even though that we think that well, it looks like if you step on the shoe, like one of those like threads, it'll just come apart.
Oh, it looks like, yeah, it's like, you know, when you pull off a thread of like a sweater and it just unravels the whole thing. That's what it looked like for the shoe.
That's ridiculous. But like, hey, whatever. Fashion is fashion, and we're here just to report on it and maybe drop some like opinions, but mostly reporting. That's right?
Of course, we just we only shoot straight facts. That's facts. It. Only facts.
Capital F, lowercase s. You know the vibe.
But then also we saw Air Max 1 Anniversary Evergreens. So these dropped in Europe a while ago. I don't remember when it was. It was a while ago. And then they had somewhat of a drop in the US. It was hardly any stores actually dropped them. And then also Nike Europe actually ended up dropping them again. So I think a lot of people ended up thinking the prices were gonna just drop like crazy because of this supposed wider release, but no, prices pretty much stayed the same. They stayed 200 plus. I think actually some sizes went up in price to 200 or more that were selling for only like 170 before. Retail is cheap. They're 140. So I hope you didn't sleep on them, but I'm not sure anybody actually went for these. But yeah, it was ended up being a good cop. Way better
I
than I was
slept.
expecting.
I slept on these personally. I don't think I even knew about these until you started talking to them right now.
So you didn't even know the drop happened at all. You just
I
it,
didn't. I
it went
didn't.
over.
Yeah, I didn't know the drop happened up until like you threw it in the notes when we started preparing.
Well,
So
I can't blame you too much. I mean, last week was freaking packed. Like there
I
was
was,
way too much going on.
dude, I was just caught up in all the Kobe's coming out, and then specifically, I was really caught up in the Union drop, which, dude, that was
That
super
was the
hectic.
that was
Hectic.
that was an interesting one. So that's what I'm talking about next is the full Union pack. So we had the Union Jordan Delta Mid, the Union Jordan Zoom 92s, and then the two fours, the Off Nor and the Guava Ice. So this drop was on Union specific. Oh, also there was a bunch of clothing. I'm not sure if anybody actually went for the clothing. The clothing ended up, I think, selling out before the shoes sold out. So the clothing, I think the clothing, we might have talked about this before in the last podcast. I can't remember, but
No, we didn't cover the clothing at all whatsoever.
okay. So the clothing, my expectation was the clothing was gonna hit. I thought it was gonna hit hard. It was gonna be, especially those hoodies and those tees with the picture that they had on them, and then there's a long sleeve with that main logo that they have with the Jordan's two hands. That I think those were gonna do very good. We'll have to wait and see what they end up doing when people actually get them in hand. But they sold out. I'm pretty sure they sold out before the shoes sold out. So this drop was on Union. We will see a wider release. Nike has already confirmed this, that there will be a wider release on September 30th. So everybody that missed out, which I think a good amount of people probably missed out, don't worry, you'll have more chances. Make sure that you're staying following us and you got post notifications on so you're not missing out on this wider release, because yeah, these shoes are doing crazy right now. I think resale right now is just on the Delta mids, which, I mean, how many people actually went for those? Right now it's what, 700, Luis? I think something like that. Yeah. So 700 is very high for that kind of shoe. The fours are both at like what, over 1,300, something around there. And then the Zoom 92s are at about like 530, something like that, give or take. I think these prices are pretty subjective though.
Yeah. The thing is, none of these, like, no pairs are in hand right now. These are all pairs that, like how you said, they're friends and family.
Yeah. So Union did a local raffle, but even that, they shipped out the pairs. So nobody actually has been able to go into the store and get pairs.
Yeah. So like I've said before, I'm in LA. So I had a couple friends who went to the raffle here in LA, and they basically told me that everybody who went won a pair.
Oh yeah, I think it was the same situation as the Jordan 1s. Like for when they did the Jordan 1s, I'm pretty sure I remember people telling me like they were able to go and like loop and get a bunch of pairs in person. Like it was just, they had stock for like 2 days and you could just go back and just keep getting pairs.
Bro, why didn't you tell me? I would have looped.
I'm pretty sure you knew about this.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm pretty sure you knew about this because there's another guy. The person that told me is out in LA. You know him. You know him very well, and he's the one that told me about it. I'm pretty sure you knew about this. You can doubt it all you want. I'm pretty sure you knew about this though. I don't think there's a chance you didn't know about this. It was around. Like everywhere you were, people were talking about it.
All right, let's just say that you told me, and I was too busy to
you
go.
might have slept like you usually sleep on drops, like you didn't even know about the Air Max ones. So you know
what? If I kind of do remember like knowing about it. I think I was busy.
All of a sudden he remembers. Oh, okay.
Maybe I was busy. You know, I was busy.
Possible. Yeah, unfortunately busy for those 2 days that they had them. But
yeah, but you know what?
What it is.
I wasn't busy. Covering this releases this week, the Adidas 700 V3 Arzareth, or however you say that, delayed in the United States and in Canada, but not abroad. Currently, the shoe is priced at $415, so it's doing numbers, but it is expected to go down after releasing in the United States and Canada.
Do you think? I don't know.
I think it is, man, because it's only abroad right now. So I think that once it comes out here in the United States, well, North America, basically. Yeah. Once it comes out in North America, I feel the price are going to go down. But because, we have these people here, man, they just kill resell on everything for some
That's true.
reason.
There's a lot of undercutters. There's like
Yeah,
I swear people they're not using their money, so they have to flip quick so they can pay back
yeah,
their parents.
yeah. So once we have all those undercutters out of the market, it is gonna rebound and it's gonna go higher. You know, like
Okay,
everything. Yeah, it's gonna rebound and go higher. But within like I could say within the month of September, I don't see it going above 450. Well, okay, yeah, 450. I don't see it above going around 450. We also had the Civilist Nike SB Dunk Low. That shoe stayed the same. The price did not change at all. So right now, sizes are going for around like 932 for the small sizes, and the bigger sizes are going for 1,000.
Yeah,
Actually,
those were
flipped around.
impossible.
Yeah, yeah, it didn't really come out anywhere. I saw a bunch of like restocks in Australia for some reason.
Yeah, there was one or two sites, but it was only Australian shipping. You had the address there.
Yeah, but if you guys copped, which I don't think anybody copped,
probably not.
But if you did, you can DM us and we'll give you something for free.
Yeah, share with us. That's the one thing we always want to see if you guys are having success, because I mean at the end of the day that's what we ask for. We ask to see that you guys are having success so we know what we're doing is worth it.
And we're working on something. We have something cooked up right now that the people who post success constantly, they're going to be getting a little treat in the mail. If so, if they choose.
You gotta wait and see.
Yeah, this is.
We'll have to see if the success. We'll have to see if the success posts actually start flowing in. If they don't flow in, I mean, hey, we're not sure if we can start giving stuff out. But if we see that a good bump in success, we'll have to get something started.
Yeah, man. Success and prosperity for all. So if you could take us into what's going on this week, Jamal. What's going on?
So today, probably this is gonna happen already by the time you guys are listening to this. Chinatown Market Grateful Dead Crocs drop is going to be restocking on Chinatown's site, and then later on in the week we'll see another drop for them, but they are going to have a restock on their site. And then
wait, are you going to go for them though? That's the most important question right there. It isn't really like
are you going to go for them? Yeah, the resale is pretty good. It's like double retail,
dude. But okay,
why wouldn't I?
Okay, resale is double retail, but the thing is, dude, look at them, dude. Look at them. The tie-dye, dude.
Well, okay, I'm not somebody into Crocs, but you know, like you talked about last podcast. I think you've talked about multiple podcasts at this point, but at least last one, you talked about you all into tie-dye.
Yeah, I'm going for these.
Okay.
I'm going for these. I'm going for these
against them.
But the thing is, bro, why don't you get them for yourself too? This tie-dye is fire. It reminds me of like like a grilled chicken. You know,
this is gonna be a constant topic, huh? We talked about this last time. I only have one pair of shoes. Why would I be getting these?
Hey, you gotta change things up in life, man.
No, it's okay.
I don't know. Yeah, you gotta get a pair of these Crocs, bro. They're fire, dude. I'm looking at them right now.
I've never had Crocs. I'm not really into Crocs. I just wear slides instead.
All right, I see how it is.
I mean, hey, to each his own. If you want to get them for yourself to match all your tie-dye stuff, it's a tie-dye day.
That's right.
All right, but then also, so then following on Monday the 31st, we expect to see a Kith Monday program. There's yet to be anything announced. Usually it announces later on Sunday, so probably we're just a bit too early speaking on this, but we're expecting some Monday program. And then also we will finally see the Sean Witherspoon Superstars release in the US, probably North America in general, as Adidas delayed these, and that's going to be the new release date for them. And then following on Tuesday, we are finally going to see this, which is I think it's a bit of a controversial colorway and shoe, but I think in the end of the day, everybody's going to go for them, just like everybody went for the Union Jordans. We're going to see the Nike Dunk Low Chicagos. Resale is very high on these. I think it's like about $1,000 right now. Of course, this is probably going to drop. A good amount of places are getting these, but expect these to do amazing. Don't sleep on these. Go for these. Go for as many as you can get of these. I hope people don't just pass up on these. Do everything you can to get these.
They're cool and all, man, but I can't really see myself wearing them. I'm not a really big fan. You have to wear
them. It's okay. Sell these and it'll pay for your Crocs.
Hey, okay.
There you go.
Okay, I'll buy them and then I guess I'll resell them then. But
exactly.
I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan of this like Dunk Low. It just looks weird, dude. Like the colorway.
I think it's I don't know. There's like some blocking on it. I think it's like in like the mid of the shoe. I think there's some blocking. It looks like it makes it more chunky than it actually is. I'm not sure. That's what, it's something like that.
I don't know, man. I guess I could just okay. I'll get a pair for personal, and I'll learn how to skateboard.
All right, there you go. Yeah, this will improve your skateboard skills. Like if you don't know
Yeah.
how to skateboard, you put these on, you good. You know how to
I
skateboard.
okay. I can ollie, but I can't like pop shove it or like grind. What nose grind? I think is what it's called. Like when you like you go off the ramp and you just land on some like sort of like it's like a nose grind, I think.
All right, get these. You'll be able to nose grind.
Yeah, and then
You'll be able to tail grind and nose grind. You'll be able to do all the grinds.
hey, I'm with it, man. As long as I'm not twerking, then I'm good. I'm with it.
There you go.
Yeah. Speaking of twerking, we got the Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 V3 Arzareth, however you say it.
Something like that. I don't know. He come
Something
up.
like
He's taking like the old school names. Like he's not even. He's coming up with names. I think.
Let's not go into the controversiality of the names he's been coming out with, man, because that's a whole other
Well,
thing.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's controversial. At the end of the day, it's just the name of a shoe.
I don't know. I've been seeing that it's controversial, but I want to stay away from that. Resale
Alright.
on this shoe is $415 for like this blue looking shoe. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it. It's too blue. I'm not a fan of the shade, so I'm just gonna move on. We also have the Air Jordan 4 Retro PSG rumor coming out. I mean, it's a rumor.
Yeah, no, the
It's
shoe
a
is
rumor.
called the rumor.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
called
the
the rumor. Yeah. It's a rumor. It's a rumor to come out on the 1st. Okay,
Yes.
I'm looking at it right now, and I'm really feeling the purple, dude. Like,
Well, oh wait, what? You were talking earlier. You didn't really care for these. All of a
What do you-
sudden, he likes them. No,
Dude,
you were
okay.
saying earlier, like, oh, these are a bit ugly.
but I'm looking at them again, dude, and I'm changing my
Okay.
mind because I like
Okay,
the PSG
okay.
logo. The PSG logo is nice.
So you gave that second take, and it looked good.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes in life you gotta look at women second time, like another take to like, hey, you look good, and this is the
There
same
you
thing
go.
with the shoe.
That's true. Yeah. No, there's nothing wrong with it. You can change it. You can change your opinion anytime you want. It's your opinion. But yeah, when we gave early looks on these, people are going crazy over them. So I think they'll be a good shoe. But
Just like
it
always,
doesn't-
they
What?
always go crazy, and then it
that's
drops,
true.
and then it's like it just fizzles out, bro. It's like a
yeah,
soda.
like the
It's like-
the laser orange. The
Yeah.
threes.
It's like you open a soda and it's all fizzly and stuff, and everybody's like, "Oh, excited! Yeah, it's a fucking soda."
Yeah, but by the time the release comes, or by the time you go to drink that soda a few days later,
It's just flat.
yep,
That's flat, and it's
yeah,
just
that's very
depressing.
possible.
It's just depressing, bro.
But I think the downside is that the fact that PSG lost in the Champions League in the finals. I think if they had won, this shoe would have been doing way better than what it ends up actually doing.
Hey, you're a Bayern fan?
No, I mean, it's tough to say. Well, it's not tough to say, but it's tough to say at this point. It's tough to say that I'm a Barca fan. So they got smacked hard, but at least who they got beat by is the one that ended up winning. So can't front them too hard.
We also have the Kaws What Party figure coming out. This thing is pretty cool. I like the colors it's coming out. It's coming out in black, yellow, and what's the other color, Jamal?
Black, yellow, orange,
And white.
and
Yeah.
green also, I believe.
Yeah,
Let me take a quick
pink.
look.
No, it's black. It's black, pink, yellow, orange, and white.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Those ones. Yeah.
Hey, it looks pretty cool. I'm really a big fan of it. Hey,
Yeah, it's like it looked like it looks like Michelin Man.
Yeah, it's like a Michelin Man Kaws. I'm a really big fan of Kaws. Recently, I've been like buying bear bricks and whatnot. This looks pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's pretty small. It's like 11 and a half inches. I wish it was like
I think this
5
is.
feet.
I think that. Well, okay, it's not 5 feet. I mean, I think if I remember reading, it's bigger than the normal ones of 11 and a half. I think this one is a 14 inch.
Okay, 14 inches. It's still not 5 feet though.
Okay, yeah, it's not. Yeah, but would you actually buy a 5 foot one? Like, you know how expensive those ones are.
I just look at it when I go to like an art show.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's the best
because
way to do it.
that's the only way to do it. And then we also have the Brain Dead North Face
Okay,
collab.
hold on. Let me say something
What?
real quick about the Kaws figure. Whoever comments about this saying, "Oh, it's open edition, don't buy," like we saw with the Moon Man. I hope you guys don't sleep on this. At the end of the day, this looked like a Michelin Man. This is a good one. I'm sorry. Like, This is the disclaimer. These are just our personal opinions. This is no recommendation. Do not buy this unless you're willing to lose money. Just assume everything lose money, even though that might not happen. But just assume that. I'm not taking credit or discredit over if this thing actually ends up bricking. But the fact that this looks like a Michelin Man, the Moon Man just dropped, and the Moon Man was a metallic. This one is a very nice, shiny, I guess, whatever you want to call it. I think this one is gonna hit.
I see it doing numbers, man. And you know, one thing I'm looking at it right now, this white one looks perfect to tie-dye, bro.
Oh, hey, that's a good point. You might see a bunch of these customed.
Yo, this white one.
You might see a bunch of customized ones. There you go.
If I don't get this, I've been like thinking about getting a 3D printer. I'll take the plunge. I'll get it. I'll model this, and then I'll make my own and I'll tie-dye it.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, this is episode 6, and since episode 1, I've been tie-dyeing things. So you guys know the tie-dye trend will not go away. So we have the Brain Dead North Face collab coming out. This thing is crazy. You know, it's crazy. Like, these designs, they're not only like they look crazy, but I think whoever designed them might be a little out there. You know what I'm saying?
A little brain dead.
Hey, I don't know about that, man. I didn't want to just throw them out under the bus like that, but this is
very. They named themselves. We didn't name them. They named themselves.
This is very, very different. First, we got the parka retailing for $380. Your resale is $450 to $500 on that. The parka, it looks a little different. And then we got the zip fleece coming out, retail $375, $450. Out of the whole collection, I'm a big fan of the zip fleece. It just looks different, man. But the thing is, I can see myself wearing this right here, the white and the red, and then some like maybe like tie-dyed pants or something. I don't know, man. But you know, it has to be tie-dyed.
I think that and the parka are probably one of the best pieces in it.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, before we cover the rest, like, retail on these is really high. It doesn't really leave a chance to profit. But the thing is, this is summer. We're in summer right now. It's freaking hot as hell. So, yeah, so these numbers, the retail numbers we're giving you, are going to change once the ice cold is coming in. Once it's like, what's that show? And everybody's like, there's like dragons and stuff.
Dragons?
Yeah. And
oh. Now you ask me. Now I can't think of the name.
What is it called, man?
Of course, now you ask me, then I go blank. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, dude. But whatever show that is, there's like ice people in there and whatnot. There's like a war with the ice, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's with
Daenerys, or I don't know what the hell is going on. Yeah.
Now I can't think of the name. It's Hold on, I have to look at it now. Now you got me stuck. You tell me, what's the name?
Whatever the show is called. Once it gets like that,
it is called. Where's the show?
What are you googling? Dragon Show?
Yeah, HBO Dragon Show.
Hey, dude, you know the funny thing? I've seen.
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's gonna get like as cold as a Game of Thrones episode. You know, as cold as the season, as cold as the ending. Once it's that cold, resale on these is gonna go boom through the door.
What you think? You think 1K?
Bro, I'm talking. I think 1K, easily 1K.
All right. I think there's a good chance. I mean, you have to look at it. The last collab is doing very well. So yeah, I could see this doing well.
Yeah, it's not okay. It does not just end at the zip fleece, guys. We have the pullover fleece. Retail is $260. Resale is $350. We have the mountain short coat, $475. Retail, reselling for $550. And then we got the base camp duffel. Retail at $220. Reselling for $350. I think out of the whole collection right now, for like an immediate flip, I feel maybe the base camp duffel and the pullover fleece are the safest bet. Yeah, that's what I think right now.
I would go with those.
That has the easiest way to resell right now. Because duffel, you can take it anywhere, and
it's a good. I think it's a very good duffel. I think it's a very good design.
Yeah, I feel like I can like throw it into a volcano and it'll come out without getting burned, without a single singe. So. I feel the duffel is very.
We don't recommend testing that theory. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, don't do that.
Don't test it out. Just assume.
Just take his word for it.
Nah, do not do that at all whatsoever. Drop Time does not recommend you damaging any of their products. But I'm looking at the whole collection and it looks pretty good. And hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's not end there. On Wednesday, we have the Chinatown Market Grateful Dead Crocs come out on Crocs.
Yeah, on so Crocs. Crocs is time to release them.
It's not only a wide release, but it's a 2 wide release. Resale is $169 right now. And then on Thursday, Supreme week, I guess you call it week 3?
No, is it not week 2? They didn't do week 2.
But
this is week 2.
You think, I don't know, man. I think it would be called a week 3.
It's a confusing time. It's a confusing season because they never did week 0.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call it week 3. At the time of the recording of the Dropcast of the podcast, we don't know what's coming out, but I guess just buy what you think is cool.
No, yeah,
we'll drop something. We'll do like a basic covering, I guess you can say. We might do an extra episode just for Supreme to give like a recap of what we think is gonna be good.
If that's something people want, if that's something people want, we might do that for them because. I mean, looking at week 1, the amount of stuff that there might be a lot.
Yeah, if you guys want Supreme recaps or like upcoming drops and whatnot, make sure you guys DM us. We want Supreme. DM us. We will respond.
If we get enough traction, we'll do that. We'll probably put out like Wednesday, ready to drop on Thursday. Yeah, we can do something like that.
Well, okay, people want. I feel like Tuesday would be better to do it.
Well, it also depends on when they drop what's coming out.
That's true.
If they show us on Monday, then we can do it we can get it out on Tuesday.
That's true. And we also on Friday. So okay, well, Supreme is up in there right now, but on Friday, this is for sure coming out. The Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Baroque Brown. The shoes retailing for $170, resales $423. But the thing is, what the hell does Baroque mean? What is it? I mean, what does it mean?
I'm confused on how it is as a color, but
how is the color confusing you? This color
as a color, the name as a color, because what I saw was that it's European architecture, music, and art from the 17th, 18th century. So it's like the style of the 17th, 18th century. Like it's a style. How do you have a style of color?
I don't know, dude. When I look at the shoe, I immediately get like a Palace of Versailles. I just look at it; it just screams at me, bro.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I've been to Versailles, so I can see that. I'm just
way to flex on me, bro. I've never left North America before, and I just feel like I'm so poor.
Well, we might have to take drop time on the road and take you to Versailles, so you can. Okay, so here's what it is: if you cop these, we'll take you,
dude. When have I not copped, bro?
Many times when you slept on all of these drops, that's when you didn't cop.
Hey, no, but this shoe is gonna do numbers, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna do numbers, and it's the color is crazy. This is a definitely personal pair for me. Are you gonna get these for personal or not, Jamal?
No, this is too far out there.
How is this too far out there?
For me, the color is there's too much going on. That's my personal opinion.
There's definitely not enough going on with the colors. I feel the colors.
You're a guy that wears tie dye all the time, so of course you don't think that.
Damn, hey, I just been attacked.
That's not that's an attack. All right.
And we also have on Friday. We also have the Yeezy Slides coming out. I guess it's gonna be like a restock. It's a restock. Yeah, restock. Prices are currently in mid 200s, upper 300s. We don't see prices moving at all whatsoever.
No, you might see like.
I don't think so. I don't think it's not gonna dip under 200 at all.
I think you might see like a dip to like 160, 170. It depends on. I mean, it seems like it's a fairly wide.
Okay, it's gonna dip on the apps, but local sales, it's not.
Okay, we'll have to wait and see. Here, okay. So, like we talked about in the last podcast, that we have to come back and check my resale estimations. We're gonna have to come back and check Luis's.
Okay, we came back and we checked their estimations for, I guess, what was it?
Did we? I don't remember. We did.
We did. No, because I updated prices, man, on the unions.
No, we can't even talk about it. We have to wait until people actually get the unions in hand.
All right.
Talk about that yet, because nobody has them. 1,700. Like we talked about, like you tried to say that the unions are going to go up from $1,700, and they're going to go for more than the ones.
Hey, but no. I retracted my statement
That's fine.
In the same episode.
Yeah, okay, but you made the statement that these are going to go up from 1700. So we can't talk about what the prices are right now because we have to wait till people get them in hand. I mean, you have to consider for the Union ones, you have to look at it. They were going for like 1,000, if I remember. This was a long time ago, but they're going for like 1,000. Like you can consider as the drop happened, and then once online released and people actually got the pairs shipped in hand to them, the prices dropped to like $500-$600.
Hey, dude, that's a perfect like topic right there to go into what's dropping on Saturday. So on Saturday we have the Air Jordan 7 Retro Chile Red. Retails 200, resells 294. This shoe is controversial, and I'm not gonna go into exactly why it's controversial, but you guys can Google it. Let's look more at the color aspect.
I think it's a good. I think it's a good. I think it's a good color, but at the end of the day, it's a Jordan 7. There's very, 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 very few Jordan 7s that actually resell. I think once these release in the US, I think this resale is going to go down a bit. And there might be still some, but I don't think it's going to stay at this $300 level.
It's not. It's not going to stay at the $300 level. If we look at historically price of 7s, they're always trash.
Yeah, there's only a few that actually do something.
So I feel like it's not gonna do anything, dude. I'm clicking through the pictures, and when I click on the pictures, for some reason, it goes to the French version of Nike.
Goes to the what?
The French version.
The French.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I guess they thought you speak French.
Hey, parlez-vous français? Oui, oui, mademoiselle. That's all the French I know.
That's what they heard. They heard you say that, and they said, "All right, we need to give this guy the French site."
That's it. Hey, but you know the thing that excites me the most of this week, it's not all those drops and everything. It's not us like constantly making improvements to drop time. It's not the new episode and everything. It's the OVO Bape collab.
Okay.
This thing is crazy, dude. Like, how do you think Drake is gonna pay for his new house?
I mean, yeah, that's what he got. He got his Nike collab is coming out shortly. It might be the beginning of next year, I believe. That's what I've seen. But yeah, this is another way he's got to start paying for it.
His house, like just his room. His room is like 3,000 square feet. That's way bigger than where I live at. That's
I think that's bigger than majority of people's houses. Like 3,500 square feet is huge.
That's insane for a room, and that's just a room. His house, how big is his house? Like 39,000 square feet, something like that.
I think it's 35,000. 35,000 square feet.
That's insane.
How do you? I feel like you'll get lost in your own house.
Hey, he probably gets lost on purpose. He's like, oh, what's over here? The juice, the oranges.
Like, imagine the amount of time it takes you to go from one side of the house to the other.
Insane.
It'd take you like an hour.
He needs somewhere to put all his like records that he's record. What do they call it? Trophies, or what do they call them?
Yeah,
plaques, all the plaques he's gotten for his multiple hit records. He needs somewhere to record his collabs because certain artists feature. I'm not saying anybody feature. They don't get any hits at all unless they don't record a Drake.
Yeah, but I mean, he can put like the whole city in that house. They can all fit. There's probably a bedroom for everybody.
Yeah, hey, and his house is in Toronto. Hey, so maybe he will put the whole city because he's all about the what's the Toronto area code?
All about the 6.
Well, all about the 6.
That's not the area code, but that's what they call themselves, the 6.
Yeah, the 6. That's what they call themselves, man. Probably Drake is gonna put everybody in there. But back to the collab. I'm looking at the leaked pictures, and it looks like any other just Bape like colorway. It looks like they just slapped his logos on there. It looks like this kind of reminds me of like something social club would do. Just come out.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I would say it's like that. It's that vibe.
They just come out with their standard anti-social social club, like I guess you can say colorways, and they just throw on the different logo of like whoever they're collabing with.
That is what they did, but at least they're doing multiple of the camo colors. They're not just doing the regular green one. So at least they're doing the blue. I think they're doing the blue and the red also. Yeah,
but the red is crazy, man.
I think the red is gonna do the best.
Yeah, I used to have like back in like 2000 and so I think 2008, 2007. I used to have like when Bape barely like was becoming something in the United States.
Yeah.
I had one of those Bape pullovers, like sweaters, and like the red. It was in red if I remember correctly. Oh no, it was in blue.
Okay.
It was in blue. Yeah, and like this red one was like kind of giving me vibes like back then. So I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the OVO one, the red OVO Bape collab one for myself, the
I
sweater.
think it's gonna be a hard collab to get. I think
It's I don't think it's gonna be hard,
very
man, because we have options. Okay, so we not only have the US drop, we have the European drop. I'm
What
pretty sure,
European?
dude. Self Ridges has an account with Bape.
Yeah, but Selfridges only ships in UK.
Hey, that's not an issue for us, man. We
Well,
got
yeah,
reshipped.
for us it's not an issue. That's true.
We're
That's
top
true.
time, bro. We
That's a
stay
good point.
copying international, man.
That's a good point.
So okay, so we have the North
Well,
America.
you only cop. We only cop we only cop international if you actually remember about the release. That's the key.
All right, stop trying to throw shade at me, man. But okay, so we have the North America drop, we have the European drop, and on top of that, we have the Japan drop. And the Japan drop,
also probably these. I would assume these would drop on OVO site also. So there's also a Canadian drop.
Yeah. So there's multiple like ways we can get this. So I feel like this is not going to be an issue for us because we wake up on time. We have notifications enabled.
It shouldn't be an issue for the people following us, and like you said, with notifications enabled.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, everything we're doing, you're getting. So
there's nothing special that we're doing that we're not giving out to the public. The only exception is that we might use a bot or two once in a while.
Wait. I thought bots are for thoughts.
Okay, bots are for thoughts, but let's just like leave that in the past right now, man.
Coming from the guy that uses bots. No, I don't use bots. I'm serious. I don't use bots.
I know, man. Because
everything.
They never work for you.
Yeah, so I don't touch them. Yeah, they never work. That's the one thing. If you want your bot to continue to work, don't let me use it because for everybody it'll stop working. Like if I start using one, it'll stop working. The bot will go extinct. It'll be exit scam real quick if I start using it because everybody will not want to use it.
Man, is that why White Cop doesn't work no more? Because of your fault?
Yeah,
is that why Lucas stopped updating it?
Yeah, that's why Lucas left. He heard I'm using it. He thought, I'm out of here. I'm done with this. I can't do this bot anymore.
I don't know. I've heard rumors that Lucas is coming back, but back to the topic. This collab is expected to come out in fall 2020. So I guess like next month.
Yeah, next few months, like a month or two, something like that.
Yeah, so I'm mad excited over this, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are ending this week's podcast.
So make sure you guys follow us. You follow us on social media, on Instagram and Twitter, and then you also check us out on YouTube. We got the podcast on there, and then we also got it on plenty of other platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And then also make sure you got post notifications on so you're not missing any of the craziness. Remember, there is another chance, September 30th. Be here, don't miss out. I know many people missed out on unions. Don't miss out on this. Make sure you got post notifications on and you will be cooking. Just make sure you follow us and we got you covered.
And on behalf of the Drop 10 team, we wish you good luck, good health. Wait, what the hell did I say at the end?
Good luck, good health, and good vibes. Peace.